What's a good word, everyone? I'm Kenny Bonner, the owner of SportsBooks.com. Yes, the Grizz came off a 52-49 thriller of a victory. At the same time, the Dogs were doing their thing. But we're here to talk Major League Baseball, a unique doubleheader, how to bet it. And we don't use the word guarantee, but give yourself a high percentage of a chance of making money on Major League Baseball this afternoon. 1 o'clock Eastern is game one of the Mets and the Braves. Then game two is 30 minutes after that. We got a situation where if they split, they both get in. How can we take advantage of this? I will tell you that in 40 seconds after I tell you how you can take advantage of our sportshaveballs.com packages where we have baseball, football, basketball right around the corner. Might throw in a little hockey here, baseball playoffs, everything. Everything is including in our packages. 1 week, 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, a year, whatever you want, we got you covered. Sportshaveballs.com, linked in the description. So we got the Braves and the Mets. If they split, they both get in, and Arizona is the odd team out. When I look at this from the Braves side. Why? Because I don't believe the Braves will get swept. And game two, especially, I really trust Chris Sale over Severino. Now, they're both not going to pitch in game two because that's going to be depending on game one. So how do we look at game one? Let's really dive into game one. We got to give it up for Tyler McGill, who has a 1.8 ERA. He was off for a month. August 30th came. They played the White Sox. He left 1 run. 5 games, 1.8 ERA. I do like that. But for the Mets, he's let the one time they played was this pitching matchup, and Spencer Schwallenbach got the best of him. McGill let up 4 runs in 5 innings, 3 home runs, and the Braves have been hitting home runs the second half of the year. McGill with over 3.5 walks per 9 innings is not something a bet on possibility. Spencer Schwallenbacher, 14 innings, 1 run, 5 hits, 15 Ks, and 1 walk in his 2 starts against the Mets. I give the Braves the advantage in game one. What I want to caution people before we tell you exactly how we're going to attack this game is be very leery of taking an under. A lot of stats can push you to the under 7.5. Now, if you want to do it the first 5 innings, and you have conviction in the starting pitching, fine. But despite these teams having a top 10 bullpen rotation, if a team gets up 2-3 runs, they might shut it down knowing that they still have game 2 to win and get in against whoever wins game 1. If the Braves win game 1, then the Braves will be resting a lot of people and not putting their better arms in. So I look at it like this. I have a lot of trust in Chris Sale game 2. So with that said, I think you have advantages with the Braves in game 1. So I look at the Braves at minus 143, right? We can put them in a money line parlay. With who? What else is there? Well, who do you have conviction in? As you look at early lines or even tonight with the lines minus 4, you find a team that you like to win that you're even on the fence or about to bet and give 3.5 and give 4, a close point spread of a game that you like, whether it's in college, whether it's in the NFL, whether it's tonight with the Lions. With the Lions tonight, you can get the Braves and Lions at plus 154 and get 2 chances to win it. When it's at that number, minus 143, minus 150 or lower, you're going to be able to get 2 chances at plus money. How so? If the Braves win game 1, boom. The Lions, as an example, will be plus 154. Someone you have more conviction in over the weekend, put that money line parlay in. If the Braves lose game 1, then you got game 2. Now, yes, it is true that the Braves will be favored by even more in game 2 since they have to win. The Mets are probably going to rest people, not put Severino in because they're going to have their number 1 starter for the playoffs. But I still think you will get plus money to take the Braves if they lose game 1. Take them in game 2 to money line parlay them with a Lions type point spread. And I think that's the best way to go, because I don't think the Braves will be crashing and burning and being out of the playoffs, losing 2 games in Atlanta when they have a significant advantage in game 2. I think the advantages are with the Braves in game 1. Now, what about the Mets? Would you do the same with the Mets? I don't. I personally don't have the same conviction in Severino and the Mets taking out the Braves, a shorthanded Braves team that are not going to bring in their best arms. I still think the Mets will win game 2 if they lose game 1, but I don't know if I have enough conviction to make a bet out of it. So which one do I want to give 2 opportunities to? I want to give them to the Braves. Hopefully get it out at noon. And with a significant pitching advantage, in my opinion. I mean, Tyler McGill, yes, good the last 5 starts. He still had a start where he let up 3 runs. He has a 4.81 ERA on the road, 3.7 walks per 9 innings. Not the profile I want to pick in a big game. So I look for the Braves to take game 1, and if they get up early, the best arms will not come out of the bullpen for the Mets. So I think there's a pretty good advantage for the Braves to, at worst, make you a tiny bit of money by splitting the series or winning game 1 and getting you some really good plus money. So, yeah, Braves, parlay them up with the Lions or any team you have conviction in college or the NFL with a point spread where the actual money line is minus 150. So remember, pick up your sports pick packages. We love doing things throughout the week. People who make bets wake up and bet on Saturday and Sunday. You might not get the best of the number like we do at sportsheadballs.com. We'll see you guys in the next video, and let's make